Hello, hello, beautiful people. I have been getting the calling, the message for a while now to start making videos about the things that come to me that I would like to share instead of just posts. So today what came to me while meditating was the idea of ego. I had set the intention during my meditation or before my meditation that during my meditation I would get some clarity around a couple of decisions I was wanting to make. And in the process of hearing answers around that clarity, the idea of my ego really came up. And what was interesting about it was that I realized my ego was both pushing me towards something and pulling me away from that same thing for different reasons. And what I wanted, what came to me to share today was that if we can stop and listen to our ego, we can hear it. I'll tell you the way it happens for me is what I almost picture is I hear my ego and I almost imagine myself calming it down, like calming it down as it gets smaller over here so that I can then hear from source so that I can connect to my own soul's knowing about what might be the right answer for me. Another way that I check my ego often that is so helpful and not always easy that I wanted to share with you is when I go to respond to something that someone has said to me, either in person or in text, or respond to a way that something has happened. And I get this little like ping, this response that has a little bit of a charge to it. I stop myself and I look at, is the response that popped into my head, is that my ego responding? And often if I'm getting that ping and that charge, the answer is yes. Like that's the first sign and maybe even enough. But I like to go in and ask myself, and then I ask myself, who is this response serving? And am I responding this way in this moment to make myself feel better, to make myself feel validated, or God forbid, who wants to admit this, but to feel superior myself to that person or to what happened? And also in that moment, if my ego is popping up as a response because I'm annoyed or I feel the need to point something out to someone and tell them that that was not right, like not that it's, who am I to decide what's right for them, right? But if in that moment I feel that ping, that instantaneous want to do that, then I know that I am also being triggered. And there is something there for me to heal, something else there for me to look at. So it's twofold. The ego almost serves us in that way of popping up and making us want to jump with an answer or a defense or a response. That it happens because we have a trigger around something that we can heal. So I just wanted to share that with you today. See, so that you can maybe take some time, if you want to, if this resonates for you, to think about when something feels icky for you. So there's two ways that we're talking about ego. When you're trying to decide to do something and it feels scary or there's fear around it, is that fear there to truly keep you safe because you are in danger or in harm? Or is your ego jumping in to protect you because it doesn't want the change? It doesn't want you to feel that fear and feel scary or feel less than if you stepped into something that was scary that could actually serve you in a wonderful way in your life. And then also in smaller everyday moments, where's your ego jumping in and not stopping you, but where's your ego jumping in? Well, actually, and stopping you from being your highest self and recognizing in what way you might be responding that isn't serving you or anyone else. Okay, If you have any questions about ego, if you want to talk about it, please let me know. I would love to. It's a super interesting topic to me and something that I am always consciously aware of, well, most of the time, that I am consciously aware of and working on. And if this resonates with you, or you think that it would be beneficial to somebody else and you want to share it, I would appreciate that. I love you all. Have a wonderful day.